Your next meal could be the silent architect of your future mobility.
Or the hidden weight holding your legs back.
Most people over 65 assume every vegetable is a safe bet for their health.
But certain common greens may actually trigger the very inflammation that leads to stumbles and fatigue.
And today, we are uncovering the 3 vegetables that could be weakening your foundation.
And the 3 life-changing alternatives that could help you stand taller than ever.
Every time you sit down for dinner, a quiet battle begins inside your circulatory system.
While we are taught that all natural foods are healers, certain vegetables contain compounds that can aggravate sensitive joints and slow down blood flow to your lower extremities.
This isn't about sudden discomfort, but a slow, creeping stiffness that makes a simple walk to the mailbox feel like an uphill climb. By identifying these hidden triggers, now you can stop the cycle of heavy legs before it impacts your independence.
As we pull back the curtain on these silent agitators, you might be surprised to find that one of the world's most popular side dishes is actually the primary culprit behind this cellular rust. Among the endless rows of produce, one vegetable stands as a literal guardian of your cellular integrity: broccoli.
This isn't just a side dish, it's a delivery system for sulforaphane, a potent compound that acts like a cleanup crew for the biological rust building up in your tissues.
For those over 65, this vegetable helps reinforce the blood vessels in the legs, ensuring that your foundation remains responsive and resilient against the wear and tear of time.
By activating specific internal defense pathways, each bite of this green armor helps clear out the debris that causes joints to feel stiff in the morning. But while broccoli builds your physical defense, there is another leafy powerhouse that focuses specifically on the fuel running through your veins.
If you've ever felt a mental haze or noticed your steps becoming shorter and more hesitant, the culprit might be a lack of oxygen delivery.
Spinach serves as a natural oxygen highway, utilizing high concentrations of nitrates to help your blood vessels expand and stay flexible. This increased flow doesn't just sharpen your mind, it fuels the large muscle groups in your legs, giving you the physical spark needed to move with confidence and grace. With stronger blood flow, your muscles stay resilient and responsive, protecting the priceless gift of mobility and freedom.
However, keeping your legs moving is only half the battle. The next vibrant route we'll discuss ensures you can actually see the path ahead clearly.
Independence is often determined by how well we navigate the world when the lights go dim. Carrots provide the essential beta-carotene your body needs to maintain sharp vision, but their benefits go much deeper than just your eyes. By protecting your sensory systems, carrots help bridge the communication gap between your brain and your feet, reducing the stumble response that often leads to dangerous falls during the evening hours. By nourishing your optic nerves and your motor pathways simultaneously, this humble root acts as an insurance policy for your balance.
But as we move from these 3 protectors, we must confront the common healthy favorites that may be quietly doing the exact opposite.
Now we must address the healthy favorites that may be working against you, starting with a staple found in almost every kitchen, the common white potato. While they are a comfort food for many, their high glycemic index can trigger rapid spikes in blood sugar that lead to systemic inflammation. For an aging body, this constant sugar fatigue can manifest as muscle weakness and a loss of the explosive power needed to catch yourself if you lose your balance. By relying too heavily on these starchy fillers, you may be unknowingly coating your joints in a layer of metabolic stress.
This internal friction doesn't just slow you down, it creates a static in your nervous system that blocks vital signals from reaching your feet. When inflammation from the wrong foods takes hold, it creates a static in your nervous system that disrupts your natural rhythm. Think of it like a frayed wire. The signal from your brain says step, but the muscles in your legs receive a garbled message, leading to hesitation or a lack of coordination.
Reducing these high-starch inflammatory triggers allows those neural pathways to clear, restoring the lightning-fast connection between your intent and your movement.
As these signals begin to travel freely again, your body can finally focus on more than just surviving the walk. It can start thriving. To do that, we need to look at a vegetable that specializes in internal lubrication, one most people think is just crunchy water. Many seniors struggle with joint stiffness because they are cellularly thirsty, even if they drink plenty of water. Radishes and cucumbers offer a unique form of structured water and silica that helps lubricate the connective tissues around your knees and ankles. This internal lubrication acts like oil for a rusty hinge, making every movement smoother and reducing the grinding sensation that often discourages an active lifestyle. By integrating these hydrating powerhouses into your day, you provide your joints with the cushion they need to absorb impact.
But even with the best lubrication, your muscles can still feel heavy if you fall into the next common dietary trap waiting in your pantry. We often overlook how starchy vegetables like corn can contribute to a cycle of energy crashes.
These crashes don't just make you tired, they physically weaken the muscle fibers in your calves and thighs, making you more prone to giving out during extended periods of standing.
For someone over 65, a sudden drop in muscle stamina isn't just an inconvenience, it's a safety risk that can lead to an unexpected loss of balance.
Switching to lower impact greens ensures your energy remains steady, keeping your legs strong from sunrise to sunset. However, avoiding the trap is only the beginning. To truly rebuild what time has taken, you need a specific type of biological architect. To maintain mobility, your body needs a reliable blueprint for repair, which is where the sweet potato earns its place. Unlike its white counterpart, the sweet potato provides slow-burning fuel and high levels of potassium, which is critical for preventing the painful muscle cramps that keep many seniors awake at night.
This vegetable helps architect a more durable muscle structure, ensuring your legs have the stamina to carry you through the day without the sudden quiver of exhaustion.
By swapping out inflammatory starches for this nutrient-dense root, you are literally giving your muscles the raw materials they need to stay dense and capable. But even the best building materials won't matter if your body's front door is blocked, which brings us to the importance of your internal gatekeeper.
There is a direct line of communication between your gut and your gate. If your digestion is sluggish due to low-fiber filler vegetables, your body is forced to redirect its energy away from your leg muscles and toward the grueling task of processing waste. By focusing on fiber-rich leafy greens, you lighten the load on your internal systems, freeing up vital resources to support your heart, your balance, and your overall vitality. When your internal engine runs smoothly, your legs feel lighter because they aren't competing for the body's limited energy supply. However, there is a hidden danger in how we prepare even the healthiest greens, a mistake that can turn a superfood into a thief of your bone density.
Some vegetables, when eaten raw or in excess, contain oxalates that can actually steal calcium from your bones rather than supporting them.
For those concerned about bone density, understanding how to prepare greens like kale or chard is vital to ensure you aren't accidentally weakening your skeletal frame. This doesn't mean these greens are bad, but if they are consumed incorrectly, they can bind to minerals in your gut and prevent your body from absorbing the very nutrients that keep your hips and knees strong. Proper preparation, like a light steam, turns a potential thief into a powerful ally for your bone health. Once you master these simple preparation shifts, the physical results can manifest much faster than you might expect. The most incredible aspect of human biology is its willingness to heal when given the right tools. Within just 24 hours of swapping inflammatory starches for armor-building greens, your body begins to flush out excess fluid and reduce the pressure on your arteries.
This isn't a process that takes months to notice. It starts at a cellular level the moment you replace a saboteur with a guardian.
You might find that by the very next morning, your first steps out of bed feel lighter, firmer, and more purposeful. As the internal static clears, your body finally has the energy to focus on what matters most, keeping you upright, active, and ready for whatever the day holds. Aging is not a predetermined slide toward weakness. It is a series of small, daily negotiations with your own biology. By choosing vegetables that act as guardians rather than saboteurs, you are doing more than just eating. You are protecting your ability to witness your family's milestones and pursue your own passions.
Every wise choice at the dinner table ripples outward, ensuring that your later chapters are defined by exploration rather than limitation.
Remember, your calendar age is a number, but your biological age is a choice made at the end of a fork. If you start today, you aren't just adding years to your life, you are adding a vibrant, steady life to your years.
As we have seen, the path to maintaining your independence doesn't require a medical miracle. It requires a shift in perspective. By replacing the silent agitators with nature's armor-building vegetables, you are giving your legs the strength and your mind the clarity to stay in the lead of your own life story.
The stiffness and hesitation many people accept as just part of getting older are often just symptoms of a body waiting for better fuel. Take control of your tomorrow by making one better choice today, because the most important steps you take are the ones that lead toward a stronger, more confident version of yourself. True vitality isn't found in a fountain of youth, but in the steady, intentional choices that keep you walking toward your future.